Oh, he's pulling drag even. Hello makeshifters, this is the day 3 of our Ferox fishing trip to the Lough Corrib. The weather is looking cloudy and the wind is blowing different way again. First day it was blowing this way, second day it was blowing this way, and now for the third day it's blowing directly at me. And today, look at this contraption. I thought yesterday was pretty bad with 2 flies. Today I have a spinner on front of them as well, and this one is actually a reverse spinner in a smaller size. As I was studying videos last night again on how to troll for salmon, they do have more than one attractor on front of the main lure, so I thought why not use a reverse spinner. And the reason is because it doesn't spin, it wobbles, so it's not going to give the twist into the line. So hopefully it will be less hassle to fish. So guys, let's make it and then we can hit the water. This is a sheet of copper. It's about 0.4, 0.5 mil in thickness. And I like to use copper or brass for spinner blades, because those metals, they hold very little or no iron, so they don't rust. These are blades of spinners that I found on the side of the lakes and rivers when I was fishing. I'm gonna go with this one because that's the right size for what I want. This blade is about 3.3 centimeters, so I divided by 2, and I divide what I got by 2 again, and that gave me around 8 millimeters. I did it on both sides. Now I got a drill bit that's a bit bigger than the holes. It's 4 mil, and I'm going to take away the sharp edges around the holes. And copper is soft, you can do it by hand. I got a round Allen key, and I got a small piece of rubber. It's about 2 mils in thickness. I'm going to put the blade onto the rubber, position the Allen key so it's straight, and then hit it with a hammer, and it's going to give us the curve in the blade that we need to make it spin. I'm going to use a drill bit, 2.5 mil in diameter, so I have set around 2.5, 2.8 mil on the calipers. I got the blade made. I got different kinds of beads, 4 mil, 4.5, 6 mil, fly tying cone head, and the clevis. Let's assemble it on the wire. I want the tug end same length as the blade. Now, since it's a reverse spinner, don't forget to put the blade in reverse. I measured 1.2 centimeters from the clevis. Now there's a little tag end. We're going to squeeze it down. Here we go, tag end is flat. Now I need to straighten out the loop and the wire. Spinner is assembled. Now we need to dress the hook. Let's tie it. I have black thread in 6/0. I'm going to use copper wire. I got a cock cape in red. Now we will tie a knot in the wire. It will help the fingers not to slip. And we're going to counter rib it. When tuning the spinner in the water, if the blade doesn't wobble good, what you can do is get flat nose pliers, squeeze it a bit to open it up, and that will make the blade wobble wider. You can just take a blade on its own and test it in the water. And if it spins well on its own, then it's going to wobble well on the spinner. Lures are ready. Let's check size and weight. Together with the tail, it is pushing 10 centimeters. It is weighing 5.2 grams. These are the leaders that I'm using for the trip. They're a guitar string weave leader. So this end to the main line. This one goes into the loop of the spinner. Then I'll get another leader. And this one will go into the wire loop, avoiding the split ring and the hook. If I get a fish and it pulls, There is no strain on the split ring or the hook. All the strain is just on the wire, and that should withstand the fish if I have the drag set right. And that's one of the reasons why I need a split ring there, just in case if I think it's too dangerous with hooks swinging everywhere, I can take it off and just leave this as an attractor without the hook. Let's put them in the box and take them out fishing. Reverse spinner is made, and let's test this contraption on the lake. Oh yeah, can you see the blade move? Look at the geese. The retrieve is just like I thought. Keep the rod tip either high or low, depending on the depth you want it, and then turn the reel constantly. And the reverse spinner wobbles at the front, and then every now and then, let's say every 10 turns of the handle, you can do a little twitch, so then the flies will twitch, and then the blade on the reverse spinner will lose its momentum, and then after the twitch, once you start reeling, it'll pick up again. And it's going to look like a fleeing fish that's struggling to swim. Oh no way, that's a fish. Oh, it feels small. Is it a perch? Small pike. Well, at least it's something on the back fly. Oh, he's pulling drag even. At least we didn't blank you guys. That was close, guys. That was very close in getting my hand. And I don't want to net him because all this commotion might attract a bigger pike now. Look at that, you guys. Can you see it? Hooked on the outside, that's very good. There he goes. This is makeshift lures, and I approve this hot glue pheasant streamer. What a day, guys. I was lucky to catch that one pike for the day not to be blank. I tried my 3 lures contraption to attract the trout. It didn't happen. Ferox trout, they're rare, that's where they're valuable. Still happy with today for the chance to be able to fish this lake and be in a draw for catching a ferox. Day 3 was difficult, but still fun. And tomorrow, I don't think I'll be making anything new. I'm just gonna use this rig all day again and see what I can do. Hopefully the wind will ease off tomorrow so I can swim out to the main lake further and maybe try it there. This is Makeshift Lures, and I approve day 3 of the Ferox fishing trip.